Take one. Excuse me, Mrs. YouTube. I'm no computer fan. I be in the back of the computer lab making my music. How I be face up. You don't know how I be. Put an A down and make sound something like I see you. Hey man, excuse me, Mr. YouTube. I was never participating in Facebook, but I know how to get your girlfriend real hooked. Hey man, I be running through her hair. I be in the back with the gangsters. We be slaying yak, and I ain't trying to say crack. Man, we be slanging spit that we be making out our mouth. Hey, Mr. YouTube, how about follow me? I'm good looking, see? I ain't got no lineup, but my hair recedes. Hey man, how you doing, Mr. YouTube? How you doing? Me, I know what you're about. I get fine girls and they have birthday parties. And if this is how I act like during a show, call me the rock star party. Hey, Mr. YouTube, we're gonna get a hit of this now. How about you? Man, we ain't getting robbed right now. We ain't getting robbed right now, but we can do. Hey man, how about you, Mr. YouTube? I'm gonna go ahead and start selling. Me, I'm 24. I was interning in a bank selling flow. Me, I know what it's like to be across Macy's. Go ahead, get a credit card. Me, I'm rich because I got good credit in my fucking account. All right.
Hey, you got good credit, below count. Hey, rap about.
How long does YouTube last?
YouTube is forever, dog.
Rap about skinny hoes.
No. That Mr.
Skinny hoes
YouTube.
got skinny bones. I don't know what their toes like, but I suck them though. Hey man, I just had this girl before I came here to Nevada. I'm not from Mexico, but I'm just somewhere above it. So that makes me southern because that's where the border's at. Hey man, how you bees? I be so wet back because I sweat a lot, not because I crossed the Rio Grande. I'm American, see? Man, hey, Mr. YouTube, how you like me? Spit a lot, man. Go ahead, clown around. Don't be no court jester because this is your time. Hey, man, how many you, Mr. YouTube? What's your alias name? I ain't got one. My name is Daniel. I'm an angel. I spit to you about Judas and Satan. Someone would have tricked him on his way to the Pharisees. They could have got a healing. Hey, man. Hey, Mr. YouTube. I spit my scar is something political. I was hanging out with the kinfolk at the bar, and they didn't want me there in jail. So how you sit with your own kinfolk? Me, I even go ahead and show respect. I sit with them with their honey bun, get my own pairs of shoes. I never paid more than $10 for what I got on. I bet you, Mr. YouTube, I show love. Me, I go to a drug dealer and go ahead and get a new plug. How about you, Mr. YouTube? Talk about new ideas. Me, I'm spitting here. I don't even see you. Me, I'm so clear. How about you, Mr. YouTube? I'm sitting somewhere in the head, somewhere where it's no good. You go in before they ask you to, you get shot at. You know how bees. Hey, Mr. YouTube, you got a crowd on your porch. We need to go ahead and switch some of them motherfucker on the floor. How about you, Mr. YouTube? I've seen some killings before, and that's not the real deal, dude. Man, they be in the floor. How about me getting dirt on them, putting new trains on their head? Me, I'll be collecting them cans, and I'll be taking to the chop shops instead. I'll be recycling, saving the energy, the ozone layer. It's too hot in Phoenix to be not worrying about nothing. If I could, I'll burn myself and let you love me. How about you, Mr. YouTube? How about you? That's the new song, Mr. YouTube put me on. Me, you could even look up my first and last name and then go to MCO.com and then check my record and say it got nothing but marijuana. I ain't been to prison, but I got a telephone number. How about you, Mr. YouTube? I ain't got no tattoos, but I know what hood I'm from. I get showed love from 15 children because I ain't never touched none of them. I ain't never been touched before, not even in my dreams, though. I mean, how about you, Mr. YouTube? I mean, how about you? My jump shots like my game, I mean, sure. How about it? Mr. YouTube, I go to school. Mr. YouTube, I go to school. You know who I am. You know how we be kissing in the back? That's your girlfriend. Me, she just had some change in her. It's called her menstrual period. You know how everything I like everything that comes with it. How about you, Mr.
YouTube?
Change that off.
How about you, Mr. YouTube?
It's just